Hey guys, Tyler Mahoney here with TrumanLakeFishingIntel.com. I'm sitting here with expert bass fisherman and tournament angler David Ryan. We just spent the good majority of the day out on Truman Lake chasing those elusive largemouth bass, and it was kind of an interesting day. I'm going to let David kind of take us through it and what we ended up finding. We did salvage the day early to mid-afternoon, but it was kind of tough.
It was very tough today. We've got high pressure conditions, bright, sunny, and typically on Truman, for me in the fall, those have been really great days. We started in the Grand. The Grand's got some really dirty water around Bucksaw and below, Bucksaw and above. So I would classify that whole midway to upper end of the Grand Arm is really pretty dirty. Your clarity, any clarity whatsoever, is in the creeks. It cleans up a little bit, and it's good enough water to catch some fish in. We caught several little ones. When we were over there, it seemed like between the black market balsa and the spinnerbait, those two were the primary baits that they really wanted. The spinnerbait was just a 3/8 ounce chartreuse and white, and with chartreuse and white painted blades. And I was throwing it without a trailer hooks. That way I could throw it a little bit more shallow, not get hung up all the time. But it didn't turn any keeper size bass for us.
No.
So it was kind of disappointing. So I told Tyler, I said, we need to get out of here. We put it on the trailer. We drove over to the Tally Bend access on the Osage Arm. The water over here actually is beautiful. The one thing that was made me pause is that over the years I've won lots of tournaments in this arm and in this area, and when we got here and I saw the watercolor, I thought, oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome. Got to the first spot and the shad aren't up. They're down. You're not seeing any chasing as far as schooling fish or anything like that. And so, we fished 3 or 4 or 10 places, and then finally I told Tyler, I was like, well, I'm going to run us back into this spot. Over the years, it's been a great place for me. I know that in the past, it's had history as far as populations of largemouth being in that creek, and we got really fortunate. I mean, Tyler caught all of our keepers today, and he switched up to a black and blue jig, and we were just talking it out, what baits were working, what baits weren't working, and pretty much everything wasn't working.
Right.
We're like, nothing's working.
I was talking some smack on the jig. I'm like, God, I haven't got a bite on this all day. Why am I throwing this? And literally, within 15 seconds, caught the first keeper. It was a nice fish.
Yeah, it really was. And we didn't go hardly 20 yards, and Tyler catches another one, and then we cut across the creek and Tyler catches another one, and I got to see a lot of fish catches today. I didn't do much catching, so that's part of it. We enjoyed the day, and it's an awesome weather day. As far as the fish, the cooperation, I don't think it was very good. I mean, it's got to have something to do with the high pressure system and everything. Truman is so big, such a large impoundment that one arm can be on and the other 3 or 4 can be off. So it's a lot of trial and error. Yeah,
well, and not that I'm an expert like you by any means, but this was the jig right here that I was throwing. It's actually missing one of the eyes out of it. I like to try to match the color up a little bit. This one I just pulled up a watermelon red rage tail craw, put it onto this black and blue jig, and that's what we got the 4 keepers on. So just kind of interesting, because I try to match the colors a little bit better than that, but that's what they wanted. And we did have a few bites. I mean, secondary coves, the secondary points back in the coves was really where we found our bites, and had one on a whopper plopper in the middle of the day, 1:15, that blew up on it way the hell back in there, and he just didn't get the bait for whatever reason.
It was really, and I think that the clarity of the water had something to do with it, because it bit so close to the boat. I think that, and it was a big fish. There's no doubt about it. It was.
Yeah. And my phone's ringing. Okay.
You know, it was probably a 4 or 5 pounder. I mean, it was in that size class because, you know, it moved a lot of water. I mean, gosh,
yeah.
it you know, the size of a truck tire. You know, and you know, it's just one of those things. I think that the fish came up after the bait, and it was in relatively shallow water, and I think it got a good look at the boat, and it spooked it.
Yeah, because you didn't get a hook in it at all, and then because 20 seconds after that,
yeah,
I caught that other one, and he just smashed it. So, and I was on a whopper plopper and just reeling it back super slow. So, but no, it was a great day to be on the water. Any day is a good day to be on the water. And on Truman Lake, water temperatures we've been seeing upper 70s. I forgot, I didn't look at the Grand.
It was 73. 74 over there in the Grand, and over here in the Osage this afternoon, I think I saw 77, 78-ish, somewhere in there.
Yep. So that's pretty much it on the old fishing report here today, mid-September, and we're going to be continuing to try to get out and throw videos and everything else up there. If there's any topics you guys want us to cover, be sure to be commenting on the Facebook page, shoot us a message, let us know. Did you have anything that you wanted to add at all?
You know, I just I think that it's just such an awesome opportunity, you know, for us here at Truman Lake to have TrumanLakeFishingIntel.com, because just like Bass and Bob is for Lake of the Ozarks, now we've got our own dedicated information resource, and it's something that everyone should really take a look at. And if you haven't joined, you know, cruise around on the website, take a look at some of the things that are out there, you know, because we're going to post some really informative techniques as well as also baits and you know, your seasonal patterns and different things like that, things that will make you a better angler. So cruise around on the website. If you like it, go ahead and click that to buy to
yeah, just sign up. There's a sign up button, and away you go.
That's right.
We're looking forward to it. We're going to be doing some giveaways too here over the next year, and doing some fishing trip giveaways, and it's going to be real fun. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys sharing the website with your friends and family, letting them know what we're up to. So we'll look forward to catching you guys on the next one.